It was a mad day in Guyana. Persons were calling in favors left, right, and center. There were no tickets to be had to go to the match. The stadium was a complete sold out as we watched this battle of the curry goat or the gold curry. Trinidad Trinbago Knight Riders made several changes to their starting lineup. They really played the bench. Guptill, Mark Dale, Chadwick Walton, Casey Carty playing his third T20 match of his career. Kieran Pollard, Samit Patel, the team is on the screen. Many changes. Persons like Russell, Narain were not in this team. Ali Khan, Salma Keel, they are all on the bench being rested for that epic battle on Wednesday. On the other hand, the Guyana Amazon Warriors, who want to win in front of 20,000 persons packed into Providence, make only one change, bringing in Jonas Sinclair for Machu Nandu. Joining me to carry us through the second innings of this match is Andre. Welcome to the show, Andre.
Yeah, thank you, Carlton, and thank you to good evening to the viewers all over the world.
Yes, man. Glad that you are here. So the Guyana Amazon Warriors won the toss and decided to field first. They asked Trinbago Knight Riders to take first strike. At the end, Trinbago Knight Riders made 176 for 8, with Casey Carty making a brilliant 83 from 49 deliveries, well supported by Mark Deal, who made 37 from 20 deliveries. Once again, the Guyana Amazon Warriors captain Imran Tayer spun his magic as he got 3 for 12 from his 4 overs. At one stage, in the 15th over, with Trinbago Knight Riders 134 for 3, it looks like the Guyana Amazon Warriors were going to chase a big total. But well done to the Guyana Amazon Warriors, who bowled their last 5 overs, picking up 5 wickets while conceding only 42 runs. That is 8.4 runs per over in the last 5 overs of a T20 match. Was magnificent bowling by the Guyana Amazon Warriors. In the match last week, Wednesday, in, in Port of Spain, Trinidad, the Trinbago Knight Riders made 172 for 7. This week, they made 176 for 8. On that occasion, the Guyana Amazon Warriors chased it down comfortable. Let's see what will happen tonight. I expect, I am expecting the Guyana Amazon Warriors to win again and win comfortable. Andre, what's your recap on the Trinbago Knight Riders innings? I'm getting a feedback there, Andre.
I don't know what the issue is. I mean, everything seems to be okay on my side. Yeah, I mean, it's quite a formidable total, first and foremost. I think it's a formidable total, you know. But I think that the Guyana Amazon Warriors have been chasing pretty well. We know that in the second innings at Guyana, the dew will have an effect on this fielding team. So I expect the ball to come on a lot more in the second innings. You know, the Guyana Amazon Warriors too. They have been batting pretty well. So there are no major worries where that's concerned. I guess the only concern for them would be the injury of Kimo Paul. Kimo Paul seemed to, always just about always get injured whenever he plays a series or a tournament. He's a person who doesn't seem to be able to stay on the park for any length of time. So it's really tough luck for him. Let us hope that he will be fit for the playoffs and if the finals if they make it, because he's a very very important player in their cog. We realize we see that Odin Smith, he cannot be really trusted. He's not a person that you can say you can rely on or depend on to give you 4 good overs on any given night. I think that he's the one who gave confidence to Keith Carty in the way that man Keith Carty hit around 4 sixes, and all 4 sixes was hit off but Odin Smith. Bowling short ball. Whenever Odin Smith tried to bowl the short or slow ball, the ball just sits up in the pitch and beg to be hit. And Casey Smith, I mean, Casey Carty, very well just obliged. Odin Smith has just not improved over a period of time. And it's very, very concerning that, every time he just seemed to put your team under tremendous pressure. And I think that he's a weak link in the bowling lineup of the Guyana Amazon Warriors. And it must be of concern to the captain and to the management of Guyana, being that Kimo Paul is injured and here they're left with Odin Smith, right? But with that said, I think it is quite a formidable total, although I still back Guyana Amazon Warriors to make this to get the runs.
Okay. Good evening, Atina. Indeed, it was a nice knock by Casey Carter, 83 from 49 deliveries. And Odin Smith 3 overs cost him 50 runs. And again, following even on Wednesday, Thursday, his bowling performance was not that good either. I think his 2 overs went for 32 runs. So there is some concern there. And as Colin Goodrich is saying that he needs to go back to the basic in bowling. He's not improving. And that would be a fair comment. We have not seen that improvement from Odin, the improvement and the progression that we would like, especially someone like me who's very close to him. I'm not seeing that improvement that I would love from Odin Smith. And his 3 overs did cost 50 runs today. And Reggae, welcome to the show. Good evening, everyone. I do not remember if I had said good evening. I knew Andre had said it, but good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Cricket Forum. I'm glad that you are here, and we are going to keep each other's company throughout this day. Adrian Bishop is saying, Mr. Forum, what did you hear about the Kevin Sinclair situation? Adrian Bishop, I've heard nothing, but I think that Hope is going to open. Well, Simit is going to open. Very interesting. The man that we're talking about. So Simit is going to open with Ayudo. So let's see how this is going. Let's see how this is going. And Atina, I say, is heading towards being a net bowler. Andre, what are your thoughts on you know that Christopher Bristol was going to ask that question. Good evening, Christopher Bristol. Good evening. It seems like they're going to
Good
do the
evening,
double.
Christopher.
Yes. Do you think that Guyana is going to win this match? You think they're going to chase down this total?
Yeah, but I mean, I believe they stand a very good chance of chasing the total because we realize that the Trinbago Knight Riders have a weakened bowling attack today also. They have rested quite a number of their senior players. They're very formidable spin bowling duo of Wakar and Narayan, and also rested Ali Khan and Andre Russell.
Salma
So
Keel and
it's
Andre Russell.
quite an inexperienced bowling lineup today. So I think that's also also an advantage for the Guyana Amazon Warriors.
So it appears at this time that the Trinbago Knight Riders are not putting much emphasis on this match. Let's watch as Hussein starts. He comes in over the wicket, ball to Ayuz, down the pitch right away, using his feet and strokes it back down to the pitch. Hussein field and send the return into the keeper. Ayub have to duck and no runs after first deliveries. Christopher Bristol think it's easy pickings. Do you think it is easy pickings, Andre?
I wouldn't go as far as to say it's easy pickings. I think they still have to work for the runs, but I think they will end up, you know, getting the runs though.
Okay. So there's some adjustment. What is happening here? Hussein is asking, what is happening? Hussein seemed to be concerned about something, or he just being annoying. I don't know, but at this time he comes in now over the wicket to bowl to Ayub. He comes in bowl to Ayub. Ayub strokes it down the onside of the pitch, and Hussein field. There is no run. So I don't know what the issue was there. I don't know what the issue there. Good night, Bonnie. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Really appreciate you being here. None without loss after 2 deliveries. Hussein comes in over the wicket, ball to Ayub, and he pulls this away through mid-wicket, down to the boundary for 4. So Guyana Amazon Warriors are up and running, 4 without loss after 3 deliveries.
Yeah, we know how important it is for Ayub to actually give the Guyana Amazon Wars a good start. He has done pretty well for them thus far, and it is hope that he will continue doing the same.
Hussein comes in to bowl to Ayub. He's down the pitch and he drives straight. Hussein field. Not cleanly, but it bubbles out onto the inside and he just jog across field and there is no run. 4 from 4. Ayub is on 4. Smith is yet to face Hussein, who generally starts for the West Indies and for Trinidad. He comes in over the wicket in and bowl to Ayub. He bowls down the leg side and he turns his true mid wicket. The fielder comes off the long off boundary. That's Alain, a big, strong young man, and he sends a hard return in, but not quite accurate, but it was backed up in the offside. The score moves up to 5 without loss. So Smith comes on strike now. This is his first delivery to face here, opening the innings for the first time. We have batted at number 3 for the Guyana Amazon Warriors. Let's see how he will approach this innings. 5 without loss. One delivery to coming over number 1. Smith takes some deep breath. Pollard, as usual, station himself right at first slip as Hussein comes in. Round the wicket, bowl to Smith, and Smith off the back foot, just looking to turn that one on the outside. Loud appeal, not out. That's going down the leg side. Go ahead with the review if you think that is going to hit. It's clearly going down the leg side, Andre.
Yeah, yeah, down the leg side indeed, missing leg stump. It's gonna be very interesting, to see Smith's approach. We know that for the faster bowlers and medium fast bowlers, we know that probably he'll hit through the line. But my concern is where the spinners are. It's when the spinners come to bowl to him. I know that he's not the best player of spin bowling, so it's going to be very interesting to see how he approaches the spin bowling of the Trinbago Knight Riders.
Good, good. Casey Carty is someone that Cricket West Indies has always been looking at Gerald Coombs because he do play in ODI cricket. But let us remind you, this is just one innings. We saw in one match, I think, that Halik Atanes played a blinder, and we hope that he would have gone. But this is just one innings. We don't really want to jump the gun, but he has been playing well in ODI for the West Indies as Seals makes his way in past the umpire, ball wide outside the off stump to Ayub. Let's see the signal from the umpire. White signal. The score moves up to 6 without loss. So what do you think about Casey Carty? You had mentioned Casey Carty
Yeah,
already.
yeah. I mean,
Go ahead.
yeah. I mean, not taking anything away from the young man. I thought he played pretty well and he timed the ball pretty well. Played some nice shots. But I think he got a lot of gift. Pretty early in his innings from Simit bowled so poorly. They bowled so poorly to him. You know, he was offered a lot of freebies basically, as I said before. So I love to see him, face a better quality bowling. Or even, and the moment that Tahir came to bowl to him, he got out. So let us see him against better quality bowling.
Seals comes in past the umpire, ball to Ayub, who cuts outside the half stop, misses, go through to the keeper on the bunks. That will be Chadwick Walton, I think, that is keeping. The score remains on 6 without loss. Andre Bishop thinks that Jamaica should recruit Casey Carty for next year. It is going to be very interesting to see the recruitment of the Jamaica Talawas next year. It's going to be very, very interesting. Christopher Bristol Andre is bigging you up. He says that you make the watch along better. I appreciate that, Andre. I appreciate that, Christopher Bristol. Well said.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah,
you very
big up
much.
Christopher.
Seals over the wicket, ball to Ayub. Again, he cuts outside the half stump, misses it, goes through to the keeper. Is that poor and keeping? It looks to be poor and keeping, but I never saw poor and batted. So who is the person that is off the field?
Oh, poor one is keeping. Oh, I didn't see that.
Who is off the field? And probably Pollard just pulling another one. Pollard being the captain, the astute captain he is, and the forward thinker. He just decided to use Puran to keep because naturally on Wednesday, Puran will be the one keeping because Tucker is not here.
But I
Over
guess
the wicket,
Walton.
up to the wicket and ball to Ayubi. Swings at that one, misses. It goes through to the keeper again. Go ahead, Andre.
Yeah, probably Walton must have been off the field because Walton have been the keeper. So probably he's probably injured or not feeling well.
I don't think the person is really injured. Maybe they gave the umpire a story or gave the Guyana Amazon Warriors a story, but I don't think the person is really injured. I just think Pollard said, Puran, you're gonna keep Wednesday, So let's get in this 20 over practice. I think that is something like that happened. What do you think?
But I don't know if Puran has been such a reluctant keeper, so I don't know if you'd be really
Over the wicket comes Seals, ball to Ayub. He pulls, he connect this time, high into the stand, and that's the first 6 of the Guyana Amazon Warriors innings. They move up now to 12 without loss in over number 2.
Yeah, tremendous shot by Ayub. We know Ayub is quite a good player. He pulls the ball pretty well, you know. Whether off the spin of the spinner of the pace ball is a quite a good pull off the ball.
Yes, Colin Goodridge is thinking that the Guyana Amazon, the Guyana Amazon Warriors are making some basic mistakes by not playing Beaton and Kevin Sinclair. I long thought that Kevin Sinclair should be the opener for this team, but it's going to be always a struggle for Beaton to get in this team. I don't think the strongest Guyana 11 have Beaton as Seals comes in over the wicket, ball to Ayubu, drives, got the inner portion of the bat, it goes down to fine leg, short fine leg. There is no run. The score remains on 12 without loss. Yes, so I do not think that Beaton is in the best Guyana 11. Should they have tried him? Should they have played him in this match and give him some experience? Because it is more or less just a bragging right match, because these two teams still going to play on Wednesday. Maybe they should have done that. But I maintain that Kevin Sinclair is the best opener to partner Ayub that Guyana Amazon Warriors have. Seals comes in over the wicket, ball to Ayub on his leg. He whips this high in the air. Let's see what will happen there. Another 6 by Ayub. So the score moves up to 18 without loss, Andre, at the end of the over.
Yeah, tremendous shot there again by Ayub. We see how well he plays, both off the front foot and off the back foot, So and he looks, he's in pretty good form, So once he stays there, Guyana Amazon Warriors will be, will be rollicking along. No, just to get back to the Sinclair, I think that what I've read today, where they say that Kevin Sinclair has been given the permission to leave the camp of the Guyana Amazon Warriors as for personal reasons. I don't know what personal reasons, but that's what I read earlier. But the person,
okay, very interesting.
The person I thought would have played would have been Junior Sinclair, the guy who actually came on today. And Junior Sinclair is a pretty decent off-spin bowler, right? He's a magnificent fielder, and he's a very handy batsman. So I thought they would have given Junior Sinclair a run. Junior Sinclair.
He played today. He replaced Nando. He's in the 11. Junior Sinclair is in the 11.
Junior Sinclair?
Yes, comes in now. Terence Hines over the wicket, ball to Simmet. Simmet opened the face of the batter and guides it down to third man for 4. So he's off the mark with a 4. Hines pitch up, and Simmet just guiding that down to the third man for 4. 22 without loss.
Oh, but okay, he played, but he didn't bowl.
Yes, he never bowled, but he played. He did play. He is in the 11. He replaced Nandu in the 11.
Quite interesting.
And so yeah, so what do you think about that 4?
Yeah, well guided by Odin Simmet. I always say that Odin Simmet, we know, is a powerful striker of the ball. And, it's always more comfortable
to Simmet, looking to turn that in the onside, taking on the tie pad. They go through for a leg by. Let's watch the signal first. Yes, it's a leg by. Go ahead, Andre.
Yes, we all know that Odin Simmet is far more comfortable against pace than he is against spin bowling. So once the pace, if they keep on pitching up to him, the ball is going to travel.
Yes. So Adrian Bishop think that this wicket you have to get in on before you can cash in. Merrick, good night. How are you, sir? Welcome to the show. What about Andre? Oh, okay. When you say the 4, you mean both of us.
Yeah.
I understand, Merrick.
Yes.
Let's watch Terence Hines. This is his 3rd delivery. He's bowling to Ayub. 23 without loss. Ball to Ayub, who looks to pull again, but beaten outside the half stump, and Ayub just going across the line up from every delivery. So Abdul Gayer, welcome to the show from India. I am back in TKR to win with this second team. Go TKR, go. So he's expecting that TKR with this bowling lineup can defend 176 against this powerful Guyana Guyana Amazon Warriors batting lineup under the lights with 20,000 persons at Providence. He comes in, Terence Hines, ball to Ayub, who strokes this through the covers, beat backward point down to the boundary for 4. Good looking shot there, Andre.
Oh, lovely shot there by Ayub. We know that Ayub, we say that he's in tremendous form, and there he is displaying magnificent shot through the covers of 4. Absolutely brilliant.
Yes, so 8 off this over so far from Hines. 4 deliveries have gone so far. So Abdul Ghaffur think that this TKR team can defend this under the lights with 20,000 Amazon Warriors fans shouting and cheering. I just think that 176 is a bit too small, and they are going to get this comfortable too. 27 without loss. We are in over number 3, Hines. Ball to Ayubu, drives off the outer portion of the back. The fielder dive forward. That Seals. Did he drop the catch? Did that travel in the air to Seals? Let's watch the replay. 1 to come in over number 3. It's been bowled by Terence Hines to Ayub. We have not seen the replay, but I think that carried to him. What do you think, Andre?
Wait, I've not seen it just yet.
Or was it on the bunks? Was it one of those spectators' catch?
It looks to be a spectator's catch to me. It needs to be on the bounce.
And Terence Hines comes in over the wicket. Ball to Ayubu, drive through the covers. It will run very close to the boundary. It goes into the boundary now for 4. At the end of over number 3, the Guyana Amazon Warriors, replying to 176 for 8 made by the Trinbago Knight Riders, are 31 without loss.
Yeah, excellent start by the Guyana Amazon Warriors. Ayub seemed to be, we know he's in tremendous form, hitting the ball really well, timing it sweetly, and playing some magnificent shot. Well done by Ayub and Guyana Amazon Warriors.
Yes, well done. So at this stage, 31 without loss after 3 overs. Really good, steady start here by the Guyana Amazon Warriors. And Christopher Bristol is saying it seems very dull for your Jamaican and Royals, Brown. Lal. Remember that one of those teams can still win the competition. One of those teams will go into the playoff. And whichever one goes into the playoff is going to win, Christopher Bristol. If it's the Royals, they're going to win. If it's the Talawas, they're going to win. So you must be a very worried man. So Seals is going to continue. He's going to bowl to Simit, who is on 4 from 3 deliveries. Let's watch the West Indies fast bowlers. He comes in now, passes the umpire, ball to Simit, and Simit drives. His foot is nowhere near the line of the delivery. It goes through to the keeper, and there is no run. The score remains on 31 without loss. Greetings, Mr. Casanova. Good night. Good night. Good night, Mr. Casanova. Christopher Bristol, absolutely yes. So Seals is it. He's going to come in now to bowl to Simit, who is on 4. He comes in now, past the umpire, up to the wicket, bowl to Simit, and Simit looking to pull, taking on the body. Ayub come through for the leg by the shy comes in at the non-striker's end, but Simit is home. The score moves up now to 32. He seems to have gotten some bottom edge, so he moves up to 5 from 5 deliveries. 32 without loss. 3.2 overs have been bowled so far. The Guyana Amazon Warrior looking to get 177 to do the double over the Trinbago Knight Riders.
Yeah, nice start, on the part of the Guyana Amazon Warriors. Looking to build a solid foundation. So let us see what will transpire.
Seals comes in, bowl to Ayub, who opened the face of the bat and guide it down to the third man boundary for 4. The score moves up to 36 without loss.
Yeah, expertly done by Ayub. That's a magnificent shot there by Ayub. Just guiding Seal right through the backward point here for 4. Lovely shot indeed.
Indeed, it's a lovely shot. So 36 without loss. And he's looking very good. He's looking in command here. This pitch looked to be a belter. He's on 29 from 14 deliveries. Simit is on 5 from 5 deliveries. 36 without loss. So Ayub seconds as Seals turns and begins to move into the left-handed Ayubi. Ball to Ayubu, drives through the covers. It will run very close to the cover boundary and goes into it now for 4 more.
Oh, yeah, great shot there again by Ayub. just caressing that one through covers. Lovely shot indeed, 4 runs. And he's timing the ball so beautifully tonight. Ayub looks to be in spanking form again. Excellent shot there by Ayub, and he's such a well balanced player. Both on the back foot and off and on the front foot, well balanced and times the ball really sweetly.
When the musical Providence is low, this is really carnival. With every shot that Ayub play, they are jumping in the stand, they are standing and they are shouting and they are celebrating. It's really a celebration that is going on at Providence as Guyana seek to be closing in on this 177 already. Although it's just the fourth over being bowled, they are already scoring at above 10 runs per over. As Ayub Sekus Pollard had a long talk with Seals. He looks up and see that the West Indies bowler is there. Ball down the leg side wide. It will run away down to the boundary for 4 wide. So that's 5 wide. What's wrong with Seals, Andre?
I don't think the rhythm. I don't think his rhythm is quite up there. He seems to be struggling for rhythm. Jaden Seals. So let us hope. We know that he came back from a long layoff due to an injury. So we know that he's still not there yet in terms of match fitness, in terms of his rhythm. So it's nothing strange right here. Let us hope
Yes,
that the more he plays, that he'll get better.
I'm trying to remember if it was 2019 or 2020 that the Guyana Amazon Warriors won all their matches. They beat the Barbados Royal 3 times. Let's watch though as Seal comes in, ball to Ayub, and Ayub just opened the face of the bat again, runs it down to third man. Now there's a feel that this one didn't go as fine as the previous one. So the fielder on the backward point boundary was able to circle to his right and get a single. The score moves up to 46 without loss. One delivery to come in over number 4, being bowled by Jaden Seals. Odin Simit comes back on strike. He's on 5 from 5, while Ayub is on 34 from 18. And so he's really going good here. They are looking to get 177 to win, to make it to take the double over the Trinbago Knight Riders as Seals past the umpire, ball to Simit. Short rising outside the stump. He was looking to pull, and then he withdraws from the shot, and it goes through 46 for 4 at the end of over number 4.
Yeah, really good start there. Really good start on the part of the Guyana Amazon Warriors. Ayub timed the ball beautifully, playing all around the wicket, and has given Guyana Amazon Warriors a magnificent start. So it's just for them to continue in this way now. And I'm sure once they continue in this way, they should get home very easily. But let us see what will happen.
So Christopher Bristol is saying that while Jaden bowling, we will seal this victory very fast. He keeps up his lyrics. So he's going to seal this victory. Yes, I do not remember the year. I think it's 2019 or 2020. They won 12 matches. They did the double over the Barbados Royals, and then they won the first qualifiers, beating Barbados Royals. But when it comes to the finals, they lost to Barbados Royal in the final. As Ayub took that one into the onside, Terence Hines in his follow-through could not prevent the single. The score moves up to 47 without loss in 4.1 overs. Ayub is on 35, and with him is Odin Simit. So Terence Hines is in his second over now. He's going to bowl to Odin Simit as Pollard ring the changes in the field, looking to get this breakthrough. I know that come Wednesday, it will be a different kicker of a fish. Comes in now. Terence Hines is coming in over the wicket. He reaches there now, ball to Simit, and Simit drive into the offside. Cannot beat the man at cover, and there is no run. The score remains on 47 without loss. He's on 5 from 7 here. Hines in his second over. He has conceded 13 runs so far. Simit is on 5. Ayub is on 35. The score is 47 without loss. So let's watch as Hines now just about to turn at the top of his mark. Just about 2-3 meters inside the 30-yard circle. He passes the umpire now, ball to Simit, and Simit swings outside the stump and misses. This is definitely not looking good. He's not looking at the delivery any at all. Mr. Casanova, very interesting experiment with them opening with Simit. Maybe they should have tried Shepherd instead. Mr. Casanova think they should have tried Shepherd instead. What is your
No,
take on that,
no. I think
Andrew?
Smith is the right person to go. You don't want to let Shepard open the innings. You know, he's very critical to their batting lineup, and someone
Hines
that's
comes
critical to
in
the
bold
lineup.
to Simit, and Simit plays that one back down the pitch. Go ahead, Andre.
Yeah, someone that's critical as Shepard. You know, Shepard is a person who can, you know, if they're in trouble, and especially if they need some quick runs at the back end, he's a person who can actually give you some good runs at the back end. So you don't want to try Shepard at the opening the innings. He's too critical for them in the middle at the back.
Yes, but Simit just not. Probably is the first time he's batting the new ball, but he's just look at this moment. He's just not getting his feet nowhere
No, and he's
near
not keeping his
the
shape. You
line
know,
of
he's
the
just
ball.
swinging. You're right, not keeping his shape at all.
Yes. So there are 5 on the offside as Hines comes in, ball to Simit, and he pulls. And that looked to go through to the keeper. Oh, he didn't get a top edge to it. He just pulled and it went through to the keeper for a moment there. Pooran throwing the ball in the air. I thought that he got a top edge.
Simit just not keeping his eyes on the ball at all. At all. He needs to keep his eyes on the ball and need to keep shape. He's
You're
just swinging to the
so
hills.
correct. Yes, he's just swinging from the hip. The physio might have to look at him at the end of this innings because he's just swinging from the hip. Let's
Yes.
watch Terence Hines. 1 to come in over number 5. 47 without loss. Hines comes in now, past the umpire, ball to Simit, and Simit drives again, misses, goes through to Pooran, and there is no run. So he fired his irons 5 times in the over, and he have made contact no time in the over. 47th without loss at the end of over number 5, Andre.
Well, that's a good over on the part of the Trinbago Knight Riders. You know, probably as a result of Smith facing the majority of balls. You know, he's just swinging wildly, not connecting at all. You know, so he's letting the bowler look more magnificent
So we
than he
seem to
actually
have
is.
lost Andre there just for a minute. Please remember to slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe. It must have been too good to be true. True for us to have started so long and didn't have any internet problem.
Mhm.
You were making a comment.
Um, yeah, I was saying that probably the reason why Hines looked a lot better than probably he actually is. You know, because as a result of Smith not playing that well.
Well, DL comes into Simit and he hit this one high, over, long off, dead straight for a massive 6. That one hit on the roof of the stand and they are waving the flag in the stand, Andre.
Yes, that's a powerful strike by Odin
So
Smith. You know,
DL
that was
just
short.
floating that one up into the
Yeah,
arc and Simit hit it dead straight, high, over the player's pavilion for 6. He moves up now. So he moves up to 11. Did you see
yes,
that shot, Andre?
yes, I saw that shot. That was a poor ball. You know, so and Smith just gave it a mighty hit right over the bowler's head into the stands for 6. Right on the
Yes,
roof
he
actually.
just yes, it's a player's
Over
pavilion,
the
right? Yes, right on
Yeah.
the roof. It's a player's pavilion. He'd overpitch and at that speed and in that arc, he's going to get the punishment and Smith duly obliged and send it over the stand for 6. Yes, that's a good point that Mr. Casanova is making. That Smith hardly gets a bat in the team, so he's a bit rusty. Let us not ignore that DL comes into him down the leg side and he turns this away down to short fine like they go through for another single. Let's watch. See if it comes off the pad. Yes, it's off the pad. So it's a leg by. 55 without loss. Simitar is on 11 and Ayub is on 36. And I think something similar like what I said about Kevin Lewis this morning, being rusty. So Smith hard to get in a bat. Maybe that's also, it could contribute to him being rusty.
Yes, it could.
Yes, thank you. So here's Sheldon Smith. I'm here. Your internet will improve. Let's hope so. Yes, Sheldon, welcome to the show. And so that is there round the wicket. Ball to Ayub is on the front foot and strokes it down to mid off. There is no run. What do you think about the innings of DL today? Sheldon, you am asking what you think about the innings. What do you think about the innings, Andre?
I mean,
Come
it
to
was a pretty it was a good innings. Just disappointing in the way he got out. I thought it was a very soft dismissal. It was a nothing ball basically. And just trying to run the ball to third man and got himself out.
56 without loss as Ayub turned that one into the inside and they went through for a single. So let's watch Smith as Dial comes into him now. He's on 11. Dial up ball short. He looks to punch that through the offside. Dial cannot stop it. But the field at mid-off just comes across and field at the end of the power play. 56 without loss at the end of the power play, Andre.
Yes, very good start by the Guyana Amazon Warriors. 56 runs after the power play. That's a good start. And I think once they don't lose any wicket, they should be very well on their way to victory. We have Ayu timing the ball really sweetly. Simit on the other hand seemed to be struggling for timing. So just hope that the more balls he faced, he will eventually get his timing right.
Sheldon is saying, what you think about the Trinidad reserve? I think you have comment earlier, but just for his sake, probably you could put in a brief comment before the over starts.
Oh yeah, I think the reserve. I don't think the reserve, the bowlers. I don't think they have enough experience really to contain the Guyana Amazon Warriors. I think they're pretty inexperienced at this at this stage. So I don't think they'll be able to contain the Guyana Amazon Warriors at all.
56 without loss. Hussein is back into the attack. He comes in bold to Ayubu, short, strokes it to Pollard at a short straight mid wicket, and there is no run. So Sheldon,
Right,
there is it. The reserve, you're saying they did better than the senior team because in Trinidad, the senior team made 172 and they made 176 today. Hussein in bold to Ayub, short, and he pulls this high in the air, but he doesn't get the distance. Let's watch. He's out caught. He's out caught by Sapi Patel at short fine leg. So he never got the distance. He was looking to pull that one and he just hit it high in the air and he's gone.
Yeah, that's a big wicket on the for the Trinbago Knight Riders. There was Ayub trying to pull Hussein, didn't connect. I think it got on the tail end of the bat. He only managed to hit it to short fine leg, and it's a big wicket on the part of the Trinbago Knight Riders. Ayub gone
So
for 33, is it?
yeah, this
37.
it's coming up. 37, right? 37 from 24 delivery. Was there a lack of pace there? Was there a lot of pace as Shea Hope comes into bat? So here, there's your reply, Sheldon Smith from Mr. Casanova. A very good power play, and the Guyana Amazon Warriors should win comfortable. And Sheldon, Mr. Casanova is also telling you that the reserve bowlers are useless. But Mr. Sheldon, you know that Mr. Casanova is anti TKR, so you would expect this from him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Samit Patel, we know Samit Patel, he has a lot of experience and he has been playing for many years. He's probably the oldest person on the field, but I'm not sure if he's past his best. We'll have to wait and see. But normally he's a pretty decent bowler, so we'll have to watch and see. But others are pretty inexperienced.
Yes, and I think the only real threat in this TKR bowling attack on the field is really Hussein. And I really think the Guyana Amazon Warriors is going to chase this down easily. But in the grand scheme of thing, this result doesn't really matter apart from bragging right. Hussein comes in over the wicket, ball to Hope. Hope just turn this comfortable, pass the square leg umpire. They go for one. They're looking for two, but it's not on as they second and one. So just looking at it again, probably that was really a long up. You should have hit it anywhere. What do you think?
Yeah, but I think he just caught the tail end of the bat really. He just caught his bottom at the bat. It caught. Hence the reason for not timing it really properly. It's going to be interesting to see how Smith approaches the rest of the innings because we know that we have never seen him play in the middle of an innings before. So it's going to be very interesting to see how he approaches this.
So Hussein comes in round the wicket, ball to Smith, short, and he pulls this down to the man on the long on boundary. They gone for one. Will they come back for the second? They second and one. So that was short, and he pulls it down to long on. He moves up to 12. 58 for one. Hope is on one, who comes back into strike. So Hope has faced one delivery so far. This is Hussein's second over. You have so far gotten 1 for 7 from 1.4 over. It comes in round the wicket, ball to Hope. Hope off the back foot and strokes it into the covers. Cannot beat the fielder, but they still go through for a single as he has to move to his right. He moves up to 2 from 2. 59 for 1. One to come in over number 7. Simit comes back into strike. He's on 12 from 16. Usaino comes in round the wicket, ball to Simit. Simit drive high, in the air straight. As he got in the distance, a fielder coming underneath it, drop the catch. Who's that on the boundary? Alain dropped the catch, coming in, was unable to get there. Hussein is not happy. Simit moves up to 30 in the end of over number 7, 650 for 1.
Yeah, that was very, very poor on the part of Aline. That was a dolly of a catch. It went so high, it took so long to come down. That should have been gobbled up. Pretty poor on the part of Aline.
Yes, he should have taken that. That's a bad miss. That's a bad miss. My
And
runs
that
are
is
on the
exact.
board. If Guyana, go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I was talking about. It's gonna be interesting to see how Simit approaches this because I don't think he has ever batted in the middle of a T20 innings before. Now that the field is actually spread, and probably the spinners will be bowling in the middle. It's going to be interesting to see how he approaches the innings, to see if he actually can actually play the ball along the ground, if he can pick up the singles and twos. Let us see what will happen.
Yes, let us see. He does has the ability, from what I know of him. He does has the ability, but can he execute? That's a big question. So Sheldon is saying that his runs are on the board. That Christopher Bristol is replying. So here comes Sabir Patel. So Christopher Bristol is replying, telling Sheldon that he's losing this game. Guyana is cruising home. You expect that from Christopher Bristol. Patel
Yeah.
comes in round the wicket, ball to Simit. Simit drives back to the bowler. There is no run. That's a full pitch delivery. So Samit Patel would be looking to vary his pace more than anything else. He looks very overweight. He looks
Mhm.
bigger than Avam Khan.
He has always been this. I think he has always been this, but he's quite an experienced bowler, though.
Yes, I don't think he usually look that big. I don't know. You said that he's always like that. In my opinion, he
Yeah.
usually is big, but not that big. His tummy seems to be bigger. He comes in round the wicket, ball to Simit, and Simit swings from his hip again. Can't beat mid on, but they go through for a quick single. Hope comes in to strike. They are 61 for 1 after 7.2 overs. Hope is on 2. Simit
I
is
don't
on
know.
14 from 60. Go ahead.
I don't know if it's either Simit or Tahir. I don't know which one of them is more the senior person, but I know what both of them is pretty much over the age of 40. So very senior pros in the on the cricket field.
Yes. Yes. Too much food. Yeah, he said that he's eating too much food. Christopher Bristol.
Yeah.
Ball to Hope. Hope looking to turn this into the onside. Taken on the pad. Go back down the pitch on the onside. Patel
When it,
fielding his follow through.
when I look at Tahir, we must give Tahir a lot of credit for someone who's 44 years old. He has to be given a lot of credit the way he keeps himself fit. And he's still able to do well at this level. Very well done on the part of Tahir.
Patel ball to open up drives. Pollard dive away to his right and just divert the ball to the field that cover. They cannot score. Hope remains on 2. 61 for 1 in over number 8. Just about 8 runs and over. Comes in round the wicket, ball to open up, just turn this into the onside. Through mid wicket, they're gone for 1, they touch down and they're coming back for 2. Good running by these two. They are very quick between the wicket. The return comes in 63 for 1 with 1 delivery to come in over number 8. So very close to 8 runs and over. And so they started out needing 8.5 almost 9 runs and over to win as Patel comes in, bowl to Ope, and Ope drives into the onside. It will go down to long on. At the end of over number 8, they are dead on 8, 64 for 1. Smith is on 14, Ope is on 5.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good start on the part of Samit Patel. Just 4 runs coming from that over, right? So, we know that Hope is going to be knocking the ball around, until he gets himself in. So, it's just for Smith now to actually to do the same. It's going to be required. Smith is going to be required to do the same, you know, and wait for the bad balls to put them away.
So Sheldon and Christopher Bristol is having a merry time. Summit is 38. Thank you for that, Sheldon. I want Warriors to win TKR2I. Oh, Janelle Williams want Warriors to win TKR2I. Please remember to slash a like on the video and click on the subscribe button. So Hussein is going to bowl his third over. Pollard looking for wicket here. Comes round the wicket. Bowl to Shea open. Shea just guide that one into the covers. The man at cover cannot prevent the single. They are through for a single. 65 for 1. Smith comes back into strike. He's on 14. Ope is on 6. This is Hussein's third over. He has gotten a 1 for 10 so far. Yes, Sheldon, your players. So Smith hit this one high and hard. Over long on. That's another 6. So Hussein there just floating up on his Smith, hitting that one high and hard over long on for another 6.
Yeah, that's a great shot there by Smith, right into his arc. And he swung that one really hard into the sun for 6 runs. Magnificent shot there by Smith.
Yes, he moves up to 20 from 19 deliveries. Ope is on 6 from 7. Let Andre commentate a little bit. Yes, Andre. So, all right, Andre, you want to complete this over?
All right, let me complete it. So here's Hussein around the wicket, bowl to Smith his back and pulls this one magnificently. Just trickles down into the mid-wicket boundary, 4 runs. It's a great shot there by Odin Smith. There was Hussein bowling that one short, and Smith just went back and pulled that one into the mid-wicket boundary for 4.
Yes, it pulled. He never quite time it as he would like, but it's still going to the boundary for 4.
Yep. So Odin Smith seemed to be getting into his stride. Let us see how he finishes this over. And there's Hussein. Passes the umpire now around the wicket to bowl to Odin Smith. And Smith is hitting that one. It's high into the air. Let us see if he'll be caught. No, just falling short of the man on the long on boundary, and they just take a single. Never timed that one at all. And there was Smith looking to hit that one over the long on boundary. Didn't time it well. One bounce to the man at long on for a single.
Yes, I just think that that was a slow one by Hussein, and Hussein just bowled it a little wide and he didn't quite reach it.
Right. Hussein again. Around the wicket, past the umpire, bowl to Hope, and Hope is back and flashes that one down to the man on the cover boundary, and they'll just take a single. There was a good shot there by Shea Hope. Went on the back foot and hitting that one on the cover boundary. And he moves on to 7 from 8 balls. And it's Smith back on strike. And Hussein to bowl the final delivery for the over. Hussein again around the wicket, bowl to Odin Smith is back and hitting that one magnificently through covers for 4 runs. A magnificent shot there by Smith. Here was Smith on the back foot. Hussein dropping the ball short, and he went back and hitting that one through the cover on the cover boundary for 4. Lovely shot by Odin Smith.
Yes, and I think the difference there just now, Andre, is that he held his shape. He never went across the line of the delivery, but he held his shape and hit it through the offside, and it really just flew off the bat. And so it was a very good shot. That was a very good shot.
Yeah, lovely shot indeed.
Sheldon is saying that he has 4 cups to catch his steers. You know, Sheldon, really and truly, we know that this is just for bragging rights, whether it's Curry Goat or Goat Curry we know that this is just for bragging rights. But the real thing comes on Wednesday. As Hope hit that one down to long on, where Seals field and send the return into to the bowler. They go through for a single. Now this is where Smith tend to lose it sometimes because he think now that he's in the mood where he can hit every ball out of the ground. And that's not it. You need to respect the good ball. So I'm hoping he's concentrating and realize that he cannot hit everything out of the ground. As Patel comes into him, he gave himself room and hit that one high in the air, over the top for 6 more. What a good shot that is, Andre.
Oh yes, a great shot. He actually timed that one. I don't think he tried to hit that to overhit that one. I think that was just more timing than anything else. You know, he held his shape on that one. You know, time it, lovely shot. Not too much power, but just time that way over Kieran Pollard head a long off a 6. Glorious shot.
Yes, so he begins to motor now. So that one was almost a Yorker. That was sheer power and timing.
Yeah.
Let's watch as Patel comes in, bowl to him wide outside the stump. This is good. He leaves it alone. I love that. I love that he just leave that one alone. It means he's concentrating because usually he will probably flash at that one. So I love it. Let's watch Patel. Samit Patel comes in, bowl to Samit, and he's close and he drives down to long off all along the ground, straight to Pollard. That's a good shot there. He moves up now to 36.
Yeah,
this is probably his highest score in T20 cricket. Go ahead, sir.
When Smith hits it, it stays hit. Without a doubt. He's a very powerfully built man. When he hits those balls, it stays hit, you know. And that shot over long off was a magnificent shot. He just timed that one, you know, over the head of Kieran Pollard. It was a great shot.
He plays this one back to the bowler, 90 for 1. So 2 to come in over number 10. So after this, they will have the drinks break. As he comes in, bowl to Oak, wide, outside the arch stump. Let's see. Yes, wide signal by the umpire. Patil now start aiming for that line to bowl, but he's just missing that line. And so he's bowling some wide. He needs to get the deliveries just inside the line, and then he will be good. 91 for 1. So Samit Patel going through. That's between the umpires and the stump. Comes in round the wicket. Ball to Hope. And Hope looking to turn that into the outside. Misses. They go through for a quick single. Let's watch the signal from the umpire. Yes. Leg by signal. So Hope remains on 9 from 11. The score, however, moves up to 92 for 1. Samit is on 36 from 24 as he seconds, and watch Samit Patel comes through the umpire and the stump, bowl to him, and he drives, looking to drive, taken on the pad. That's the drinks break. After 10 overs, 92 for 1, Smith is on 36, Hope is on 9. Guyana Amazon Warriors looking to get 177 to win, or 92 for 1, Andre.
Guyana Amazon Warriors, they're large and in charge in their own backyard. You know, that's going at 9.2 runs per over. You know, Ayub and Simit giving them a pretty good start. You know, and that's all they could not have asked for much more from Simit. You know, he's a makeshift opener. And after a very shaky start, he's just now getting himself in shape. He's timing the ball much better. You know, and it's just hope that he will continue in this vein. And once he does that, there's no reason why Guyana Amazon Warriors should not win and win comfortably.
Christopher Bristol is saying that leaks too much. So Ian is saying, oh, Trinidad B-side doing? Okay, is there B-side? I will give you that. But what is going to happen Wednesday? It's going to be very interesting. Hope needs to continue to play well to cement his place in the West Indies T20 side. Janelle Williams, I take your point, but look at it. Hope, yes, and it doesn't go for Hope, it goes for everyone. Don't you think so, Andre?
Yeah, of course, it very much goes for everyone because it's very much still wide, open, as to there are quite a number of positions which are still much available, still not, set as yet. So, Hope and a number of other persons still need to continue to play well to get themselves into the West Indies team. But he's doing well thus far.
Yes. So Ian is saying, Christopher is saying that, yeah, that Ian, so hold up that Ian, so your A side will be getting the same thing. Sheldon and Ian and Roddy Latu make Christopher Bristol dominate them. Christopher Bristol kill them with lyrics. Mr. Casanova, we are happy for the people of Guyana, but Guyana Amazon Warrior will remain warm up to champs. You hear that, Andre?
Yeah, yeah. Home to champs.
Yes.
Ghana should rest
Randy
some
Beckers,
players.
I think so too. I would have expected that they would have rest some players from this match. I thought that Guyana Amazon were going to rest some players Thursday, rest some a different set today, and tomorrow they play the full strength side to make sure that the team that they are going to play on Wednesday get a run out. So I agree with you. They should have rest some players Thursday, rest a different set today, and play the full strength team tomorrow. What do you think about that, Andre?
Yeah, very much agree with you. Just rotate the players. Some, as you said, some on Thursday should have done the same thing today, and play at full strength tomorrow. But tomorrow, no, they'll have no choice. I think tomorrow than to rest. Quite a number of their players.
Yes, Ian, that happened all the while in cricket, Ian. So yeah, Ian, you Pooran get dropped all the while. Pollard get dropped, man. That happened all the while in cricket. Sheldon, you're crying. Cry some more, Sheldon. So here comes Roddy Latu. Mr. Forum, the real smiling tonight, it is because Jamaica Tala was finally win. Well, we have won 3 matches so far and we well win the tournament. Hines comes over the wicket, ball to Hope. Hope looking to pull down the leg side. Pooran is claiming the catch. The umpire gives him. Oh, Hope is strong, but he reviewed it right away. Do you think he got a nick, Andre?
With Call Quick, he has reviewed that one. It seems that to me he might not have gotten a nick, because I don't think he could really have gotten a nick and review it. So I'm thinking that no way he got a nick on that one.
But we have seen these batsmen got nick and review. Remember in the match where Andre Fletcher, I think, the ball almost broke his finger and he still reviewed it, saying he never felt it.
Let us see if he's a madman as much as Fletcher on that day. Let us see what
This
happens
one
here.
looked very far from the bat. Let's look. It gone. It passes the bat. It gone. It didn't touch the.
No,
Yes,
nothing
it
at all.
gone. Nothing at all. Why is going to signal? Yeah, it just flipped the shirt.
Yes, so he has a
It just flipped the shirt.
legitimate
And
delivery.
Pooran would not have seen it, and so Pooran went up and so Pollard decided to go the review. So good decision there by the umpire. We must commend the umpires for making these good decisions. Well done. That's Leslie Fajuna. He's a Barbadian, so he's not going to give Hope out cheaply. As Hines comes in, ball to Hope. Hope just turn this into the inside. They run one very hard. Will they turn for the second? Yes, they go back for the second. This is good running. And they are looking for the third, but Smith was not quite paying attention. And they go, but they get 294 now for one in over number 11.
Good
Hope
running
has
on the
moved
part
up.
of good running on the part of Sheop. I always think Sheop is a really good runner between the wickets. He's always pushing and he's a very, very fit cricketer. He
Yes,
normally
Smith is
keeps the
also a
majority of
good
time for
mover
the
between the
series.
wicket.
Say that again.
Smith is also a good mover between the wicket. Hines comes in, ball to Hope, and Hope swings at this. He got the inner portion of the bat, but it goes down towards long on, and they second for one this time. 95 for one in over number 11. So let's watch. So they're just showing the replay. That's Trevor Jonas Sinclair. You
Yeah,
saw
Jonas
that run out
Sinclair.
earlier today? Yes,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
Jonas Sinclair. So
It was a great run out.
he's in the 11, but he did not bowl today. I don't think he had bowled today. So Simit comes into strike. He's on 36 from 25. I think this is his highest CPL score.
Okay.
Hope is on 12, 95 for one. This is a third over being bowled by Hines. So he has bowled 2 overs so far. I think earlier in the chat, someone had said that he was bowling his third over. No, this is his third over. None for 16. He comes in round the wicket. Ball to Simit, and Simit drives into the offside. And the tumbling save there by the field that cover. That looks to be a lane. Good stop. They go through for a single. He moves up to 37 from 26. The score moves up to 96 for one in over number 11. So just needing another 81 to win from here. Hope comes into strike. He's on 14. 2 deliveries to come. Two deliveries to coming over number 11. Hines switch back to over the wicket to bowl to Shea Hope. He comes in now, past the umpire, just about now, and ball to Hope, and Hope drives straight to the field at short extra cover. That is Pollard. The score remains at 96 for Alain. Sorry,
Alain.
it's Alain that it has short extra cover. Hope just struggling here to get the ball away, just like Smith did it earlier. So Hope, as long as he's bat, someone did said it's not a good wicket to start on, and maybe that is the truth. The person said you have to get a start before you can cash in, and so maybe now it's time for him to cash in. There's some adjustment in the field. The fielder moving into the offside. There's a man coming in at cover at backward point. So there's a long off and a sweeper on the boundary. There's a short extra cover and a man at backward point and a short third man. That's the offside field for Hines as he moves into a lane. I'm hearing the sound again, Andre, I don't know. Comes in round the wicket, ball to Hope, and Hope clip this down back with a square leg, exactly where the fielder came from, into the boundary. Poor ball in there by Hines. The 100 comes up, 100 for one.
Yeah, that's poor bowling on the part of the Fines, and a good shot, by Shea Hope. How he's a very, very good time of the ball. He times the ball so pretty well. The only fault I have with Shea Hope sometimes is that he tends to hit the feelers, oftentimes. He times it well, but sometimes he hits the feelers, as he did that thing in two times in this over. He hit the ball, he played two lover shot, but straight to the feeler. So that's the only thing I would have against the Shea Hope. He finds the feelers far too often.
So maybe he's not using his wrist. He's not using his wrist enough. He's not using his. Probably that's it. Good night.
Right.
Bless up, people. Thank you, Jermaine Turner. Thank you for tuning in. Hope, a honest cricketer. Mr. Casanova is saying that Hope is a honest cricketer. I have no doubt about that. What Samit Patel now? He comes in, ball to Smith, and Smith drives down to long on. Is he dropped again? Was that dropped? Or was it on the bounce?
It seemed to be a drop catch. Yeah, Ali, he dropped it again.
Another dolly. It was a full toss and Smith just stroking it down the ground, but it was a catch. Let's see.
It was. It was a catch.
Yeah, it was a catch. It hit hard though, but he should have taken it. It was a low full toss and he dropped it. So Alain really not doing himself justice. Pollard must be very, very unhappy. Smith moves up to 38. Patel comes in, ball to Hope, and he swings this through the onside. It will go down towards the field on the long on boundary. Misfield. Will they come back for the second? No, the second there. So Smith is on 38, being dropped twice. Hope is on 17 from 17. 102 for one. In over number 12. So they need 75 runs to win. From just about, let's see, 8.4 overs. So 6-8, 48, 52 deliveries. So they need 75 to win from 52 deliveries. This is gettable in T20 cricket. Just the difference is just 23. With 9 wickets in hand, the Guyana Amazon Warriors should win as Patel comes in between the umpire and the stump. Ball to Smith. And he hit this high and hard in the air. He timed this one. So it's out of the... Oh, I thought it was out of the park, but there was mix up on the boundary. And it goes for 4. He moves up to 42, Andre. What is happening to the Trinidad and Tobago Knight Riders fielders?
Yeah, there's some poor feel on the part of the Trinbago Knight Riders. But there was Smith again on the back foot trying to hit that one. He didn't time it. I thought it came out off the bottom of the bat. It didn't. There was not much time at all on that one. Wait, it seemed to have been a drop catch. It seemed to have been another drop catch there.
It was a good effort by Seals, but you technically it's a drop catch, but it was a magnificent effort. Patel ball to Smith wide outside there. Somebody cracks this down to the man at cover. Is another drop again? Is that another drop?
What? Yes, it is. What is happening here? I mean, yes, Smith is living a very charmed life, the life of a cat. How many has he gone thus far? Probably around 4 or 5.
Four drop catches that. He hit that one very hard, but he hit it straight to the man and he dropped it. Who was that? Chadwick Walton? And this is the second time
no, I think it's Jaden Carmichael, I think.
Oh, it's Carmichael.
Yes, so I think Smith has another 4th. Yes, he has been dropped 3 times, so he still has 6 lives. Not to worry.
Four. He has been dropped four. Well, if you call the one on the boundary
Yeah,
just now from Seals, that was a good effort.
right.
Oh, he said that Opal drop anchor. Roddy Latu ball to Hope, and Hope swings this one high and hard out of the park for 6 runs.
Handsome shot right over covers, and we know how well Hope plays these shots. You know, the inside out shot over cover. Lovely shot there by Shea Hope for 6.
Yes, Roddy Latu saying that he's glad that TKR played a bunch of 8 players. We don't want to see them next year. We are not here to develop. We are here to win trophies. I agree. I agree with you. I agree with you. At this level, in a
Yeah, not
competition
here.
like this, no man, in a competition like this, you're not here to develop. At the World Cup, you're not here to develop.
No.
When you're in a competition, you're in a competition to win. Development take place at a stage.
Yeah, I agree. I agree too.
Is Odin a relative of Cooley? Mighty Mouse was a powerful master blaster, an handsome striker of the ball.
Awesome
Yes,
strike
he
of the
has
ball.
been
We
dropped.
don't
He
know.
has been dropped. Yes, we don't know. Lal, Sheldon, teach your guys how to take a catch. Yes, Sheldon, they cannot catch. They have butter hand. They had too much curry today. Roddy Latu saying that Casey Carty sat down home and strike from all those West Indies fall. This is a best innings. Terence Hines comes in wide outside the half stump to Smith. Let's read that. Casey Carty sat down home and strike form after
Wow.
all those West Indies fail. This is his best innings. Okay, I got you. That was a good innings. You understand what he's saying, Andre?
Yeah, I understand what
That
he's saying. Yeah.
he has
It's,
not been playing, but yet still he
yeah.
was able. Yes.
I mean, it's the best I've seen him strike the ball, though. You know, because normally he's not really, such a powerful striker of the ball. But Simit bowled him some real rubbish today, and he took him apart.
So let's watch now as Terence Hines comes in round the wicket, ball to Smith again, wide outside the half stump, wide signal by the umpire, 114 for 1. Simit put down a second lull. Pollard is furious. Love to see it. Oh, you're glad that Pollard is furious. Well, since you said that, he has been put down two more times after that. Ian Coward is saying, Ian is saying that money talk. What you're saying that money talk? Explain, Ian. Hines ball to Simit and he drives this down to long on. He moves up to 44. The score moves up now to 115 for 1. Hope comes into strike. Hope is on 23. So that's 1,
2.
2.
So wait, they didn't count the one by Jaden Seals, I suppose.
No, probably it wasn't a catch. Probably he never got there. So Hines is going to move in now to bowl to Hope, who's on 23. This is his fourth and final over. I've conceded 23 runs so far. He's in
Wow.
ball wide, very
That should be
wide.
a
That
double
should be
wide.
too wide.
That should be a double wide. The umpire should have signal wide again.
Yes. You mean we are playing our B side? Now we have to drop catch to help this side. Okay, Ian. Wednesday is not far away. Wednesday is definitely not far away. Ha 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 ha. All your Trinis, this is a beating and a half. Damn. Ball to Hope and Hope drives down to long off for a single. 117 for 1. So Hines just about to finish his 4-over spell. He's in his 4th over. 3 deliveries to come. Osanko, how are you? Paul, Simit, Springer are all 2016 winning team. Yes, thank you for that update. They are very good with the bat. If it is great to be aware they are batting well in CPL 23. Ball to Simit and he hit this high in the air, straight to the fielder on the cover boundaries. Lockers run out now. Hussein took the catch. He's claiming the catch. So Simit gone for 44. Hines got his man. And let's see, the umpires are going to check it. But Hussein is claiming the catch. Simit is staying around, Andre.
Yes, probably. I think they think right. It might be a no ball. So let us see what actually happens. Oh no, it's walking off. Look, finally running out on Odin Smith.
Yeah, so this is his highest CPL score. So he made 44 from 32 deliveries. It was a chance knock, but he made 44, and hopefully the next time he will bat much better and less chances, because this was a good knock. It's a long time he has not batted, so this was a good knock. So 117 for 2 now, Andre.
Yeah, I mean, he gave them a pretty good start, a good knock, as I said. Although it came with a few chances, but he still, I think he did his job. His job was to go out there and provide impetus for the innings, and he did just that. And Guyana Amazon Warriors have laid a solid foundation by Smith and by Ayub, and they're very much on their way to victory.
Yes. Yes, so Mr. Casanova, well, Smith did his job. That is true. He did a good job making 44. And you see, Roddy Latuis mentioned Lewis. I said earlier today, I too wanted Lewis to perform, because we know that he's our leading white ball cricketer, batsman. But he's a bit rusty. He's a bit rusty. And I think that is the same thing today with Smith. He's a bit rusty. And this innings, he will be better for this innings. That is my opinion. And the other thing about it, it is good that a Guyanese opener, apart from Ayub, have gone into the 40s. So we saw Nandu get 37 the other day, but now Simit have gone into the 40s. So it's good that another opener have gone into the 40s, playing for the Guyana Amazon Warriors. So Edmire comes in at number 4. He too need to put a good innings together. He needs some time at the wicket.
Yes. And he needs to. I'm glad that they sent at number 4, because he needs to spend, as I said, to spend some time at the wicket. I think Hetmyer, he has been batting way too deep for my liking. A person of Hetmyer's ability should either bat at number 3 or number 4. I don't like the fact of Hetmyer coming at number 5, 6. Oftentimes when they are past the halfway mark. I think he should bat at 3 or 4. It's a good move on the part of the Warriors.
So Hines, his final delivery of his spell, ball to Edmire, slower delivery, just open the face of the bat, guide it down to third man. They go through for a single. So this has been a good spell from Hines, picking up the wicket of Simit. So you have picked up 1 for 26 from his 4 overs. Congratulations, Hines. Good knock. Hope is on 24. Edmire is on 118 for 2 after 12 overs.
Yes, I mean, good start, good going by the Guyana Amazon Warriors. I think they're pretty much in charge of this match right now. It's just a matter of how quick they can finish it. But I think they're going pretty well, and they shouldn't have any difficulties.
Yes. So Jermaine Turner is saying a really good job. Yes, he did a really good job. That 44 of 32 balls. This is the entertainment business. We have tried our best to help Guyana Amazon Warriors, but they keep hitting it in the air and giving catches. Them fellas hopeless. Better we put on blindfolds. Yes, Mohan Singh Guyana definitely has this one. We do not see Guyana Amazon Warriors losing from here. What they need? 59 runs from what?
42
Um,
balls.
Comes in bold to Etmire, and Etmire drives. Let's see, did that come off the pad, or was it the inner edge onto the pad? Let's see, let's watch the signal from the umpire. So it's a single, it come off the inner edge onto the pad. So that he moves up now to 2 from 3 delivers. Hope is on 24 from 20 delivers. Again, a new batsman not quite timing the ball properly. Someone very early at the start of the broadcast said, on this pitch, you have to get in before you can cash in. You remember, Andre?
Yes, I heard someone saying that. Yep.
Yes, and that person seemed to be dead right. Let's now watch. Who is this? The right-handed bowler. They'll bowl to open up. Hit this over the top, one-handed. Down to the boundary for 6, over the boundary for 6. That was a good shot there, Andre.
Yeah, lovely shot by She Hope. I think He didn't get that as well as he had hoped, you know, but he did time it well enough for 6 runs. You know, as I
Yes, it
saw
was a
that shot, I remember a shot. There was after this delivery.
ball to open up, swings this away, down to the man on the mid wicket boundary. One bunks, they go through for a single. He moves up to 31.
Yeah, well, luckily he did not time that one, because if he had timed that one, probably would have gone straight to the man at the deep mid wicket area. So sometimes it actually pays not to time the ball properly.
Yes, 126 now for two. Edmire faces up to Dial and he drives in the air straight to the man. Alain held on to a catch. And so Edmire goes for two. He drove it straight to the man at short extra cover. That's Alain now holding on to a catch. Well done, Alain. Edmire goes for two.
Yeah, that's a very good catch by very good catch there by Aline. I think that hit that one really hard, trying to get to go over the top, but they didn't get the timing, and straight to the man at the short extra cover. Hit my out for two, and there's Aline with a bit of celebration, you know.
Yes, and that
Yeah,
one was really.
it didn't get elevation that he had hoped.
Yes, and the Guyana Amazon Warriors really need Edmire to play a good innings for them, especially come Wednesday. I think if I was the management of Guyana Amazon Warriors, I will open with Edmire tomorrow because I really need him to get some batting in. I would open with
Yes,
him tomorrow.
he really needs to, because I don't think he has batted a great deal in the tournament. And I don't know why the setup, what the setup of the management, what the setup of the Guyana Amazon Warriors like. But I think that Hetmeyer is batting way too deep for my liking. Yeah, Hetmeyer should be either batting at number 3 or number 4, right? Say he doesn't bat at 3, but at least number 4, because it seems to me that Hope doesn't want. It doesn't seem as if Hope wants to open the innings. He's more comfortable at 3. That is why they have the experiment of playing different persons at opening innings. But Hitman should bat the least after this delivery.
Ball to Azam Khan and he drives this flat batted it through the cover. It's running out towards the boundary. Diving stop. Diving effort by the fielder. It still goes into the boundary. 130 for three.
Nah, poor effort on the part of Hines. I mean, you dive, you put in all that hard work, you reach the ball. That should not never have gone for 4. Poor effort there on the part of Hines. No, that it should never have, that should have been stopped. That should have been
Yes,
stopped at this level.
you were making a point before. Let's wait as
Yes.
Dial comes in, bowl to Avam Khan, who drives. It peel off the outer portion of the bat. Stumbling effort there by Patel at short third man. 131 for three at the end of over number 14.
Yeah, the point I was making is that Hetmeyer is one of your premier batsmen in the team. That there's no way that Hetmeyer should bat lower than number 4, right? And I think in far too often in this series we see him coming at 5 and at 6. When probably more than half the number of overs have been gone. So Hetmeyer should, the lowest he should bat is at number 4.
Yeah, I got you. I'll open with him tomorrow, though, for just that one-off match to make sure that he gets an opportunity to face as many deliveries as possible. Mr. Casanova, be careful, Mr. Casanova, be careful. Be careful, Mr. Casanova, be very careful. Hetty needs a, well, he's gone. Yes, he's gone. Yeah, Hetty gone.
Yeah,
Hetty definitely gone.
yeah. He needed a good
David
score, but
Casey Etty has been bad for the past few games. So David Case is making the point that Etty has been bad. We're trying to help Guyana Amazon Warrior, but it would start looking bad. So Etty gone. So Seals is coming back into the attack. What was Etty doing? Shake my head. Nothing shot. He just hit it straight to the man. Jermaine Turner, glad that you are here. Tell me if he's looking at the bat at the I
well, that's
got that
Hetmeyer.
one.
That's Hetty.
Yeah, he was talking. Yeah,
Yeah, he has a tendency
132
to
for
look at the
three.
bat and smile, smile and probably hit, yeah, that's it, my.
Yes. So that one was popped in the air just short of the fielder, that Terence Hines. So Seals, this is his third over, he has conceded 29 runs from his 2.1 overs, 132 for 3, round the wicket, ball to open up, drive, back past the bowler. It going down towards the long on boundary. Hines comes across to his left and field. They only get one. 133 for 3, so 1-3-3-3. Hope is on 32, needing 44 runs now to win from 34 deliveries, and the Guyana Amazon Warriors should get home comfortable.
Yes, they should. They should. With 7 wickets remaining, Hope, is still there, and Azam Khan is a good striker of the ball. So there's no reason why they should not get home from here.
Yes. All these international players need some first-class cricket. Good point, Roddy Latu. We're really going to see how many of them are going to play in the Super 50. Really, really would love to see as Seals comes in, ball to
Wow,
Azam Khan. Another shot.
that's a
Oh, he
top
just
shot.
whipped that away
Yeah,
nonchalantly for 6.
that's a top shot there by Azam Khan. Just flicking. You just see the wrist. You could see the wrist right there. Just flicking that one right over deep mid wicket for 6. Magnificent stroke by Azam Khan.
He did it so nonchalantly. He
Oh
just
yeah.
clipped it away.
Oh, all wrist. Ooh.
And he held his pose. He just held,
Yeah.
he didn't move.
That's a great shot there by Azam Khan. Great
And it
shot.
traveled 101 meter. That was timed brilliantly.
Oh yes.
101 meter, no muscle. He just flicked it
Magnificent shot
into the
there by
crowd.
Azam Khan.
Indeed, Andre. Seals comes into him again, and then he just hit this again high in the air, and he got hold of it. It got high. Fielder coming under, he took the catch. There goes Azam Khan, and the TKR are fighting back. 139 now for 4. Azam Khan gone. Is there still life in this TKR team?
Is that what you call a nothing shot? Trying there to be nonchalant, trying to be cheeky right there. I just gave his hand away.
Yes.
And Jaden Seals had the last laugh. It's a poor shot there by Azam Khan.
He was just treating them with too much disdain. Like he's saying that Seals can't bowl to me. That's the attitude that he had.
Yeah.
Yes. Jermaine Turner, which one of the guys you're talking? It slipped me. Which to go? It's just about time for the internet to go. It happens. This will happen. So Cedar Brine need a biannual domestic players only 8 to 10 teams T20 competition. Who makes Jamaica T20 team? September 2023. Russell Powell, King Allen, Cattrell, Thomas. Who is the wicket keeper? And 4 others. I see what you mean. He's putting forward his opinion, his proposal. And Osanku, Milwana Osanku, those opinions are welcome, and we are always happy when persons can come forward with their opinions. Let's watch Seals as he comes into Pretorius and he drives straight back down the ground. Seals got his hand to it but cannot prevent the single. 140 for 4. Andre, do you think that the TKR are in with a chance?
I still think that Guyana Amazon Warriors pretty much have the match under control. I mean, it's still cricket and anything can happen, but I still think that Guyana Amazon Warriors, they're still in charge of this game.
Yes. So Milwana Asunku making the same comment again. Yes, thank you for your comment, and we really enjoy those recommendations. Ball to Hope outside the stump, look to dab it, goes through to Puran. We always love to see when persons come on the show and they put forward their opinion and put forward ideas. That is always welcome. What do you think about Milwanu Asunka opinion, Andre?
Yeah. I mean, I've always said something like that. They need another tournament, just below that of the CPL level, where all these youngsters can play on a consistent basis. I don't think this is a stage for them to be experimenting, for them to be playing without, getting the necessary experience that is needed at this level. So if they could get, like the Scorpions should have a T20 team. The Guyana the respective regional team should have a T20 tournament that runs simultaneously with the first class season. So I guess,
Okay,
because of the tight schedule, I think, probably that's the only time we could probably run it.
let's watch. Coming back to your point, Hussein Bowl to Pretorius, who clip this into the onside. They go for one and they're looking for two, and they will get the two. So the score moves up to 142 for four. They are 4 minutes behind. The TK are 4 minutes behind. And so they are running, they are moving a little faster. But definitely, the penalty, with 4 minutes behind, the penalty will get them.
Yeah, the penalty always seems to fall upon her, just waiting for him.
Hussein Bolt to Pretorius, who dab this into the offside. Seals field that cover. They go through for one, 143 for three. When I was a little boy growing up, because you said about playing the T20 alongside the 4-day tournament. That's what you said?
Yeah, we are simultaneously. I mean, yeah, because I remember back then, you remember that the 4-day game, and then they have like the one days in.
Yeah, that the teams usually comes in early. They play the one day either on a Tuesday or a Wednesday, and on the weekend the 4-day starts.
Yes.
Bowl, and he just cut this to the man at backward point, can't beat the fielder. So that's Hope. He's on 32. Hussein in his final over, 143 for four. Over number 16 is being bowled by Hussein, who comes in now. Round the wicket to bowl to Shea Up. He's up, bowl to Shea Up, and Shea Up. It is high in the air, down towards long off, but in the gap. The fielder comes around from cover. That's Terence Hines. Send the return in. They go for two. 145 for four. Shea Up now moves up to 34 from 26 deliveries. With him, Pretorius is on 4 from 3 deliveries. Hussein, who have bowled 3.4 overs so far and have conceded 31 runs and have picked up a wicket. So the Guyana Amazon Warriors needing 38 to win from 26 deliveries, as Hussein comes in bowl to Shea O, who turned this into the onside. The bowler shadowed the ball as the field that short mid wicket comes in and field. There is no run. One to go in over number 16. Hope is on 34 from 27. Pretorius is on 4 from 2. Hussein comes in now, round the wicket, bowl to Shea Hope. He's up and bowl to Hope, and Hope is looking to turn this one into the onside. Loud appeal. It goes down to short fine, like they go through for a single. So Hope moves up to 35. 146 for 4 at the end of over number 16, Andre.
Yeah, I mean, Guyana Amazon was pretty much cruising right here. They very much have everything under control. I think, Hussein has now completed his 4 overs, and there's not much to turn to on the part of Kieran Pollard. He has a very inexperienced bowling lineup, as I pointed that out from earlier. So, I think that the Guyana Amazon Warriors should do this very comfortably.
I think he should have bowled Carmichael earlier, but he was afraid to bowl Carmichael to Simit. Coming back to Milwana point and what you said about playing the tournaments simultaneously together. That's a T20 format. I think it's a very good idea. But what happened now is that because the tournament is not playing all around the region again, it may be that wide outside the half stump from Patel, 146, 147 for 4. So if you are going to send some players to Trinidad, you'll probably have to send a big squad of about 20. You got what I mean?
Yes,
so maybe,
yes.
but it's a good idea. It probably can work. It can
Yeah.
work. Who to
They
tell?
just need to work on the logistics.
Comes in bold to wide again outside the half stump. He's not getting it right here at all. And
No,
come
he's hiding
next
the
year.
ball. He's hiding the ball. He has been hiding the
And
ball all night.
I said it so many times, and probably I'm saying it too often, because probably Cricket West Indies don't want me to say it for people to know. Ball to open, and he hit this high in the air straight. As look at the system. Good shot there, Andre.
Oh yeah, great shot by Shea Hope. Dead straight over the bowler's head for 6. Magnificent shot by Shea Hope.
Yes, that's a good shot. So the score moves up now to 154 for 4. So Ian, who was saying that Guyana is struggling to make this, not true at all. So Jermaine Turner, this World Cup is going to be really tough. Yes, the World Cup is going to be really tough, and I'm going to definitely where comes in ball to Ope again, and Ope slap that one through the covers. They go for one, they touch down, and they are coming back for two. Ope moves up to 44. The score moves up now to 156 for 4 in over number 17. After this over, Trinbago Knight Riders will get a penalty, and they will have to take in a fielder. So 21 needed now from 22 deliveries. Ball to Ope again, high full toss. That should be a no ball. And he pulls
Yes,
it
it
away
is.
down to the boundary for 4. Yes, it is a no ball. 157, 161, no, 162 for 4.
Yeah, and Guyana Amazon is doing this very, very easily now.
Yes, it should be 162 because they were 157, and that's a no ball, so that's 5. So it should be 162. So Ope is closing in on another century. He's on 47 here now. Who is the player of the match? Patel comes into Ope and he hit the sign the year. This should be caught. Let's see. He comes under, he took the catch. Yes, he's out. That's Alain again.
No, is a no ball?
Oh, it's a free hit. Oh, yes, it was a free hit. Sorry about that. So he moves up to 49. It was a free hit. 163 for 4. And the Trinbago Knight Riders, judging from the attitude of the player, they definitely don't want to lose. You can see it. You can see it, and especially the younger players. You can see the emotion coming out, which is good. Patel, ball to Ope. Ope off the back foot, and he strokes this down to cover. They gone for one. They touched down and looking for the second, but not on. That's Ope 50. And that is fourth 50 of the tournament, Andre?
Yes, another very good innings from Shea Hope. Is well crafted innings from Shea Hope. And he has been batting pretty well throughout the tournament. He took his time to get in, and once he got in, he exploded. Lovely innings from Shea Hope.
And so that is 50 from 33 deliveries. So that's that's a strike rate of above 150. I think about 150.05. About 151, 152 thereabouts. Sorry.
Yeah.
So go ahead.
Yeah, you're pretty good going from Shea Hope. Yeah, once he gets in, he's gonna carry on, and it's just lovely to see the way he has been batting.
Yes, I heard Ian Bishop said that he needs to go faster, but I do not know how much faster he needs Shea Hope to go, because Shea Hope have made his 4th century. So I don't know how much faster at a strike rate of 150. And Shea Hope, as I said earlier, was going to be a revelation in this tournament, and this is his 450. What more can you ask for? So Roddy Latu believe that TKR is going to win by 1, Andre, 1 run.
Yeah. That's a nice one, Roddy Latu. That's a very, very nice one. That's a nice comic relief.
Yes, but David Case, I take that point. But which batsman doesn't have a day when he batted slow? It's just a normal thing. Which batsman just doesn't have that day? What is Sportsmax doing? Showing me football instead of cricket? So I take your point, David. Yes, he batted slow. But we don't judge a batsman by one match. We judge a batsman by what he does over his career. Is that so, Andre?
Yeah, over his career and over a particular series. And Shea Hope, we have to give Shea Hope some credit. Shea Hope has indeed improved in terms of his strike rate. Shea Hope is not the same player that he was a year and a half ago. From last year we realized he has made tremendous effort in improving his strike rate, and we have actually seen it in this particular tournament. He might have had an innings because he might have had an innings where he batted a bit slower than the other innings, but not to take anything away from him, he has batted pretty well throughout the tournament.
And Dave Davis, we welcome your comment. We welcome your opinion, because this is an interactive show, and without your comments and your opinion, the show wouldn't be what it is. So we welcome your comments. So we are not attacking you. We are just saying that we are just looking at the other side of the coin, that their batsmen who there comes a time when they will bat slower than normal. Yes, Jermaine Turner, so 50 for Hope. Mr. Beer, Roddy must be dreaming. Yes, yes, Mr. Beer, he must be dreaming. Thankfully, the screen come back. So who is this? Walton, and swings away over the top. Oh, he didn't time it quite well.
Yeah,
So
and
once
that's we can see that Pollard has indeed thrown the towel. Walton coming on to bowl, he has thrown it in the towel. So he
yes,
realized that the
but
match
they
is
need
pretty
only
much over.
17 runs from 16 delivery. There's no way they can win. Who's the
No,
man of the
seven,
match,
seven.
Ian? Seven runs from 16 deliveries. Who is the man of the match? 170 for 4. Who is the player of the match, Andre? Who are you giving the player of the match?
The man of the match. Ooh, it's a very tight one.
I'm going with Imran Tayer for his 3 for 12 from 4 overs. So Walton playing his final CPL match comes
Wow.
up bowl to Petrus, and Petrus pulls away and hit this one down towards mid wicket for a single. So he has conceded 5 runs off his 4 deliveries so far. 171 for 4 in over number 18. The Guyana Amazon Warriors just needing 6 now to win from 14 deliveries. As we watch, Hope comes in to strike. Comes in over the wicket, bowl to open up off the back foot, cuts this down to the fielder, coming off the cover boundary. They go for one. That's it. He will move up to 52. 5 now needed from 13 deliveries. Walton have conceded 6 runs so far from 5 deliveries. 1 to come in is over. This must be the first over he's bowling in cricket. As he comes in now to bowl to Petrus. This is Walton. They have not conceded a boundary. Bowl to Petrus, who looks to cut and get the bottom edge. It runs past the keeper, down straight behind the keeper. They go through for a single, 172 for 4. Before I come to you, Andre, go ahead, Andre, go ahead. Andre? Andre is not hearing me. If you are hearing me, Andre, you can come in. Igal Adams, Hope is West Indies' best white ball batsman. I don't quite understand, because if you are saying that he's our best ODI batsman, of course, he's probably top 2 or top 3 in the world when it comes to ODI batsman. But he's not ahead of Puran as a T20 batsman. And although Evan Lewis is not doing much at this time, he's not ahead of Evan Lewis as a T20 batsman. So if Evan Lewis should come back, there'll be 2 persons ahead of Hope. Hope, I have a lot of respect for Hope, but I don't think that he have escalated to that level as yet to be in the top 2 when it comes to T20. As an ODI batsman, he's head and shoulder above everybody. So this is Alain. He can bowl a very fast delivery, but 2 runs needed. Who is your player of the match? Blacker Camber. TKR can't win this, and they're not going to win the cup either. Okay. So Mikel Safar, Shea Hope is ODI and probably test player, not a T20 player. He's not a test player either. He played 36 test matches and averages 25.01. That is even lower than Ruston Chase. So I does not see Hope as a test batsman. He will have to prove me wrong. But playing 36 test matches, averaging 25.01 is not, I do not want such a batsman in my test team. Petrus faces up now. 1 to come, Alain in bowl to Petrus, who turns that down to short fine leg. And that's the win for the Guyana Amazon Warriors. So Guyana Amazon Warriors have done the double over the TKR. Thank you all for being here with me. Andre, your final comments. What's your comments, and who is your player of the match?
A quite comprehensive victory there by the Guyana Amazon Warriors. And I mean, I would have to give the man of the match to Shea Hope for bringing it home for the Guyana Amazon Warriors. I
Yes.
don't see many other persons. I guess you could probably think about Keith Carty because he played a really good innings, but for taking home Guyana to victory, probably Shea Hope would be my man of the match.
Okay, I would give it to Tyre, but I have no issue with
Oh,
you giving
oh
it.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I was trying to remember. Oh yeah, Tyre. Yes, yes. I didn't remember about Tyre to be honest. Sorry about that. Sorry, Tyre. Yeah, Tyre. Yeah,
Ma,
Tyre could be given the man of the match because he bowled a
Mr.
pretty the 19th over, the penultimate over of the Trinidad innings was a tremendous over, and he bowled really well. So yeah, Tyre could be man of the match.
Yes, yes. And Mr. Casanova is saying that Hope should get it. Mikel Zofiri, is what correct me here, Andre. In Shea Hope last 12 test matches, his average is something like 17.
I know it is less than 20. I don't quite remember what it is, but I know it's less than 20 in his last 12 games. Yes.
Igal Adams is saying that Hope is his man of the match. No issue there. We will learn it. But thank you all for being here. Have a wonderful night. We'll be back tomorrow morning with the second innings of the Jamaica Talawas match as they seek to qualify for the top four. If Jamaica Talawas win that match, it doesn't matter what Barbados Royal does in the night. The Jamaica Talawas will go through. If the Jamaica Talawas lose tomorrow morning, then a win for Barbados Royal against the Guyana Amazon Warriors will carry them through. Thank you for being here, Andre. It was a pleasure. You have done well. And I look forward to see you tomorrow morning. Have a
Yeah.
good night, everyone. God
Good
bless.
night.
Take care of yourself.
Yeah. Good night, everyone. Good night.
Good night, sir.